Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a PR unboxing. So as you know, as a creator that does makeup, I do receive a lot of PR and that allows me to review the products. I thought would be helpful doing this because I can show you products and swatches of some new releases that are available at Sephora as well, because I know the sale's going on. So if you were eyeing a product and you didn't know what the product swatched like or the pigmentation, I can show you some of those products. I did a poll on my Instagram and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see this on YouTube. It was quite split though, it was about 60-40, so let me know your feedback down below. I will continue to show stuff on my Instagram stories here and there, but if you like these videos, let me know. So if you want to see the PR that I've gotten in the past few weeks, we're going to open up all these boxes together. If you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and let's go ahead and begin. The first package is actually from Scentbird. They are sponsoring this portion of the video, so thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video, supporting my channel. I've worked with them so many times. So if you're not familiar with Scentbird, they are a fragrance subscription service. You get to choose from over 600 brands, and they'll send you a month's supply of fragrance to try for $15. You get to personally choose what fragrances are sent to you, so there's no surprises. They have perfumes, colognes, and unisex, and you can also skip a month without being penalized. So if there's a month where you don't need a fragrance or you can't find something you want to try, you can definitely skip that, no problem. Another thing I love about Scentbird is they not only carry the high-end brands like Gucci, Prada, Versace that we all know, but they also have niche brands like Nest, Skyler, Confessions of a Rebel, and sometimes those are my favorite fragrances, so I like to try out the niche brands as well as the top-end brands. If you're not sure where to start, definitely check out their website. They describe each fragrance in their notes. They have a quiz you can also take to guide you in the right direction. So each month you get a 30-day supply of the fragrance you chose. You can also upgrade to get 2 or 3, so definitely check out those options. This is the component it comes in, and it just twists up like this, and you can spritz yourself and then twist it back down so it doesn't leak or spill. This is the size of the vial you get, so a pretty generous amount to try really high-end fragrances, and some of these fragrances cost $200-300 a bottle. So this is such a good deal for 15 bucks. If you want to try it out, see if you love it, and then if you love it, you can purchase the full-size bottles. In this box, Scentbird did send 4 fragrances. My favorite of all 4 is Skyler Vanilla Sky. I've actually raved about it recently in a couple videos. This is a caramel vanilla cappuccino mix. It's light, beachy, airy, warm, sexy. I just love this fragrance so much. And they have another one called, I believe, Soul Air that I like as well. It's very beachy, aquatic. Another one they sent that I really like is Atelier Cologne Clementine California. This is a spring scent. The top notes are clementine and juniper berries. It is very clementine fresh, sort of a citrusy scent, but it's really light for spring. As I mentioned before, they carry a ton of colognes. They sent over Creed Aventus. This is bergamot, pineapple, patchouli, musk, and ambergris. So definitely check them out for unisex fragrances and also colognes. And then they have super high-end fragrances. They send over Sicily. This is Azia Nuit. I did my best. This is black currant, rose, magnolia, freesia, and vanilla. This is a very mature floral, very reminiscent of luxury fragrances. So if you're interested in checking out Scentbird, I have a 30% off code for your first month. I will put on the screen, which will make it only $10. I will leave all the links down below. They also have an app and take the quiz to figure out what scent is perfect for you. So all the information will be down below. Thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring this portion of the video, and let's get into what else I got in PR. So next up, I got a package from Tower 28. So they expanded their shade range on their Bronzinos. These are bronzing illuminating bronzers, $20 USD. Now you can get these on Sephora right now. They originally had West Coast and I think Best Coast, I want to say. Now they sent me 2 of the new shades, which is Sun Coast and Gold Coast. So these are a cream bronzer with illuminating properties in them. Tower 28 kills it. It feels like the same formula as their blushes, but these have shimmer in them, if that makes sense. And I've demoed them a long time ago and you guys seem to really like them on me. They give you a really dewy look. Okay, so this is one of the new shades called Gold Coast. And then this one is called Sun Coast. And then here are the swatches. So we have Gold Coast, and Suncoast. So I feel like I'll get on with Gold Coast more just because I feel like it's a little bit deeper, whereas this one looks too light for me, but if you're super fair, it may work for you. So these are available now during the sale, so I wanted to swatch them for you. So next up, we have a similar product from Iconic London. This doesn't have shimmer in it, but these are called the Sheer Bronze. So I've done videos with them. They have sheer blushes. They come in these cute little tubes. This is what the packaging looks like. And then they have a very sheer, sort of like the M Cosmetics Dewdrops, different texture, but you can build them up. They're sheer, but you can get them to look really wet and punchy on the cheeks. And now they have these in bronzers. So some of these are available on Sephora now. They have 6 different shades, but I don't believe every shade is available on Sephora. And it looks like they're $25 each. So I have the shade here, Caramel Glow, just to show you. These are a very wet formula, dewy formula. They're not a matte one at all, but they are quite sheer that you can build them up. I mean, I used quite a bit there. I feel like the shade range is pretty good. This is the lightest shade, which almost blends into my skin because I have a self tan. This is called Beach Vibes, and then they have the deepest shade called Sunset Vibes, which is quite deep. So I will link these down below. Again, some of them are available at Sephora, but some of them you may have to go on their website to get. Speaking of Iconic London, they did send over another package, and I think they're doing skincare now. So this is their, what is this called? Your Best Skin Yet, the Iconic London Skin Serum and 360 Roller. Okay, y'all, I was like, what is this? So it says, make room in your beauty bag for Iconic London's first ever skincare serum and treatment tool. It says it provides a cooling sensation to the skin, loosening muscle tension and boosting brightness. Use pre-skincare as a facial massage device to help define, sculpt, and depuff the skin. I don't think I've ever seen a tool like shaped like this. And then they also have the serum here as well. So I will link these down below. I don't think these are available at Sephora, but we'll have to test them out. I'm always wary of trying a bunch of new skincare because my skin can freak out, but the tool, I'm intrigued. So next up, I have a package from Makeup by Mario. So recently I've been getting PR from them, which is interesting because I bought a bunch of stuff at launch, but I've gotten some stuff I really love. Like right now I'm wearing his Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. So this is the Master Metallics eyeshadow palette, just all metallic eyeshadow palette. I'm really curious to try this. I know it kind of got mixed reviews, his brand, but I want to swatch these. Swatch is really beautiful, and these colors look really pretty. They feel creamy, almost like they are a cream formula, but I feel like I heard mixed things about these. So let me know if you had tried this, but they swatch really beautifully. So we'll have to play around with these. I love these tones, and I really love, as I said, his Master Mattes. I'm wearing it right now. It's become like a top pick. I think I recommended it in the Sephora sale. That and the Vive palette are like still my top picks right now. And then he also sent over, I think, all 3 shades of his eyeliner. So these are the Master Pigment Pro eye pencils in soft brown, rich blue, and deep plum. I think I actually bought this in black, so that's cool. I want to look into soft brown, and I remember these have like a smudger on the other side of them, so the whole point is to be able to smudge this out. So when you swatch it, it's very creamy. It has a nice brown color, and then on the other side there's a little brush, so I'm going to try to smudge this out. I feel like it works somewhat, but I just feel like the formula is a little dry to smudge. So I don't know, I'll have to play around with this, but I would be more likely to use this brown like in my waterline, or if I were to smudge it out. The black smudged almost to like a blue. It was kind of strange. It would go on black, and then when you would smudge it back and forth, it would almost turn to like a blue, which was really weird, but I will try out the brown pencil and see what we think about that. So next up, I was really excited to get the email about this. This is the patricktawpr. So I've received PR from him one time, but I bought everything else myself, and this is one of my favorite brands, and they sent over one of their contour and sculpt duos. These are the Major Sculpt, and they also sent over the brush with it. So it's interesting because they sent me over the light shade, which I feel like is going to be too light for me, but I already bought the medium, so I can show you both of them. So you guys know my love for the blush, cream, and powder duos from Patrick Ta. So this is kind of the bronzer contour version of that. So I have She's Statuesque, which is what they sent over. This is the light shade. The packaging packaging looks just like the blushes, but it is more substantial. It's bigger, but you get more product as well. So in here you can see the powder, bronzer, and then you can see the contour, and it has a little flap to cover that. So let me show you close up and I'll swatch both of them so you can see. So here it is in She's Statuesque, which is the lightest color. And then in the medium, She's Sculpted, which is the one that I purchased. Okay, so here are the swatches. So the medium, which is She's Sculpted, is on top. That's the one I purchased. And then the one they sent, She's Statuesque, in light on the bottom. So I really think that the medium is gonna work for me, especially because I self-tan most of the time. The contour is more cool, as you can see, and it's in a cream, and then the bronzer is more warm and it's a powder formula. And then they also did send over the Sculpt Contour Brush, which is something I'm really excited about. I'm curious to see how it works. Typically when I use a cream blush or any kind of cream product, I use a sponge or a beauty blender. It just works better for me, but I'm interested to try this even with powder. Wow, I love this. This is so pretty. It's super fluffy, but it has enough denseness that I feel like it would really distribute the product well, even for like a powder. So I'm really excited. It feels weighted and heavy. So this was the PR package from Patrick Ta. Really excited to try it out. Again, I'll be trying all these products in videos to come, but these are available at Sephora. So hopefully my swatches helped you out if you were trying to figure out what shade you wanted. Next up, I got the cutest package from Huda Beauty. She always sends like these really cute little bags that go with the theme of her products. She actually sent this and then also a mask, which I've already been using, in this really pretty tortoise kind of print. So she just released these 3 mini palettes, or they're the 9-pan palettes. We have caramel, chocolate, and toffee. I haven't even opened them, but I love the packaging. I feel like she does neutrals so well. They're neutral with a twist, and there's different formulas in here. There's like marble, metallic, I think there's toppers. So let's start off with Toffee Brown. This one has sort of a mustard vibe to it. I haven't even opened these up yet. It has some yellows in there, really beautiful. Some different textures in there, you can definitely tell, which I've kind of heard some mixed reviews on. So that one feels like a topper. It kind of looks marble in the pan, whereas this one feels like a true metallic. This one almost looks like it has chunky glitter. Feels like a topper again. So I think you need to know going into these. Yeah, so like 2 of them are metallics, 2 of them are more sheer toppers. That's something that Huda does a lot, and I've seen some people not enjoy that. Some of these are going to be toppers where you really want to press them in to give you that sort of iridescent shine rather than a full metallic. Like these 2 are a metallic, so you're going to get that full coverage with the metallic finish, whereas the other ones you're really going to have to pack them on. So here are swatches of the Toffee palette. So it looks like you get a couple toppers, which can be a little flaky, and then you have the more true metallics, but the mattes all swatch pretty nicely. Okay, next up, this is the caramel palette. So definitely really warm tones. And then here is swatches of the caramel palette, very orangey, but the shimmers all feel different. So it's probably my least favorite of the 3. And this one looks beautiful. This might be my favorite. This is the chocolate. Okay, and here are swatches of the chocolate. This hands down is my favorite. It swatches the best. The colors are beautiful, and I feel like the shimmers are all metallics. They're not chunky toppers. Upon swatching them, the one that performed the best was the chocolate. I just love the colors in here, but they also swatched consistently, meaning that these appeared to be all 4 metallics, so they're not toppers, chunky, glittery. They're just beautiful metallics. So this is my favorite out of the 3. The second favorite for me would be Toffee, just because I love yellows, but there is 2 in here that do not swatch the greatest, which are these 2. They're more of toppers, and then these 2 are the metallics, but I still felt this swatched okay. The one that I really don't like upon swatching it is the caramel, which sucks because looking at it, it was really pretty tones, but I just felt like the inconsistency with the shimmers in here, some of them felt really chunky, like they didn't have enough pigment in them. So for me, this would be my least favorite. So if you've been eyeing these and you do not like the chunky toppers, I would say really check out the chocolate one. This one just swatched the best, and the color story looks gorgeous. So next up, I'm really excited about this package because I got the Big Daddy. This is the Biggie Biggie Boom Boom Cream. This is from Sol de Janeiro. I love the scent of this. During the sale, they have a jumbo body wash in this scent, and I bought 2 of them. So I can link that down below for you guys. But this is the Big Daddy Boom Boom Cream. I used to say Bum Bum Cream, but it's actually Boom Boom Cream when I looked it up. I know some people, like somebody got mad at me one time. They're like, you don't even know how to pronounce it. And I'm like, pretty sure it's Boom Boom Cream. So if you haven't smelled this, this smells incredible. So this is a limited time only. I believe you can get it at Sephora. It's 16.9 ounces. The smell on this is absolutely incredible. Oh my God, is there something else in here? What is this? I don't know what this is. Hold please. Okay, so apparently you can use this to like dig out the product. I'm confused, but when I'm looking at this, they like have it digging out the product. So don't know if I'll be using that, but look how beautiful this packaging is. So if you've never smelled this, it has pistachio, salted caramel, and vanilla. It just smells absolutely divine. So many people love it, but it's actually a great cream as well. It's supposed to firm up your body, but it just feels really nice on the skin. So highly recommend this, and this Big Daddy will last me forever. So thank you to them for sending this over. I was really excited to get this. Next up, we have a package from Bobbi Brown. They sent over this really cute little makeup bag, and it says Good to Glow Essentials. So we have the Tinted Moisturizer, the Luminous Hydration Moisture Balm, the Extra Lip Tint, and the Ultimate Glow Highlighting Powder. I really love their highlighters. I haven't used one in quite a while, but they're so pretty. So this is the shade Afternoon Glow. I feel like I've used this before. I love the texture on these just because they're not powdery at all, but they're really high shine, sort of similar to like the Dior ones I really like. And this shade, again, is Afternoon Glow. And then they also sent over this lip balm. Ooh, this looks really pretty. Probably just Swatches clear with a little bit of a pink tint. Oh, that actually is beautiful, and it feels nice and moisturizing. This is the Extra Lip Tint in the shade Bare Pink Sparkle. I will use that because I love a pink lip, so I really like that. And then they also sent over their Bare Glow Moisture Balm. I don't think I've ever tried this. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke it. Oops. Hold on. I literally broke it. What is wrong with me? I literally tried to like yank it off, and it has a pump. There we go. I think I got it back on. Okay. So this is what it looks like. It almost is like a MAC strobe cream. I feel like I've heard people talk about this, so I will be trying this as well. And then they also sent over their Nude Finish Tinted Moisturizer. So we'll have to try all these products out, but thank you to Bobbi Brown for sending this over. So I have a new package from Glam Glow. So it says they have a new Brightness Boosters eye cream and a mask. So we have the Glam Glow Bright Eyes Illuminating Eye Cream. I've actually really enjoyed one of their eye creams in the past. And then we also have the Bright Mud Exfoliating Treatment, which I might try just because I love an exfoliating like mask or anything that can really get like dead skin off to use once or twice a week. I like the packaging on this as well. So I believe, again, these are available now. It says that the Bright Eyes Illuminating Eye Cream brightens the look of dark circles and fights fatigue. And then the mask is supposed to exfoliate rough texture and brighten an even dull skin. So if these are available at Sephora, I will link them down below, or if they're on their website. But check down below if you want to check these out. But thank you to Glam Glow for sending these over. So I got another package from Skyler, which is a new to me fragrance company, and I love everything they've sent so far. So this is a clean, hypoallergenic, and cruelty-free brand, and they are available on Sephora. So this is their newest fragrance called Magic Bloom. I love Vanilla Sky, and I also like Salt Air. I got one of those in Scentbird. So Magic Bloom is a bright, juicy, and tart scent with top notes of pear, yuzu, and magnolia. I really like this. I smelled it a couple days ago because I really like this brand. So when I got the package, I was like, ooh, new scent. So I definitely smelled the pear. I would say it's almost like a fruity floral with a little bit of citrus maybe, but it's perfect for spring and summer just because it has that fruity element, but it has that sweetness to it. This is something that really is like a mood lifter for me. Really bright and fresh. I could see where they say it's like bright, juicy, and tart. So it's not like super, super, super sickly sweet like some of my other fragrances. There's no vanilla or marshmallow scent to it. It's very much like a spring uplifting juicy scent. So I really have been enjoying this brand. I bought one of their candles in the Sephora sale because they sent me one in Vanilla Sky and I've been loving it so much. So this brand is definitely new on my radar. So next up, I got some products from Colourpop. So they sent over their Act Natural Defining Mascara. They sent over brown and black. I haven't tried this yet, but I figured we would try in a video. But I'm really excited to check into this. They have Feather Effect Styling Waxes. So they have clear and they also have tinted. So I thought maybe we could play around with one of these. I used to really like their brow pencils, but now I just go to like my Benefit. They also have a little tool here, which is basically a spoolie with a bent kind of edge, so you're supposed to be able to really brush your brow hairs up. So this is what the clear looks like. It comes in a cute little packaging like this with a mirror. It looks like it has almost a light kind of cream tint to it, but I thought we could just try. So I'm gonna just put my spoolie in there. I'm almost wondering if you have to spray your brush just because, okay, it says activate, yes, activate the formula with a drop of setting mist or water. So I sprayed some setting mist in there and it's coming up a little bit easier, but I don't know if I'm gonna love having to do that. I already have like a brow gel in, but I just wanted to see the texture. It's very like hard, meaning that it's not super emollient. Maybe I didn't use enough setting spray, but it says a drop. So I feel like I kind of like the spoolie. I don't know if I would like buy it by itself, but so far, I don't know. I feel like this may be a winner, but it's really about, is it going to stay? Because a lot of things say they're going to keep your brows up and they don't, but like the ABH Brow Freeze does incredible job at that. So does the Refi Beauty. So I'm excited to try these out. I will be using them in a trying new makeup to come. Next up, I have some products from Juvia's Place. So they have these new eye bases. They're called Eye Prep, Eye Prime, Eye Primers. And they have color 1, 2, and 3. So I actually did buy the one myself before I got an email for PR. Now one is really light, sort of similar to like the ABH one, but I noticed that it separates. So I was assuming it was gonna be like the P. Louise base, but it's really kind of oily. So I'm gonna shake it, see if that will help so I can swatch it for you. So when you shake it, it definitely helps, but it's not as like dried down as the P. Louise just because there's an oil in there. So if you don't shake it vigorously, it will be like oil coming out, which happened to me a couple times. If you shake it really heavily, then you can get that pigment. And I liked it so far. I mean, it's comparable to the P. Louise in how intense it is or how pigmented it is. And then the medium shade, I wonder if this would work for me, or shade 2. So this is shade number 2, which is definitely too dark for me, but if you're like tan or deep skin tone, it might work for you. And then there's also a deeper shade as well. So these are available at Ulta, so I will link them down below. Next up, I'm really excited. I always love getting PR from Natasha Denona. This is the newest Circa Loco palette. So this is what the outside of the palette looks like. It's super cute and just a fun color story, sort of matches my nails here. I feel like this should have been a mid-size palette, especially because most people aren't gonna wear these shades every day. It's a really fun color story. I already dipped into a couple shades. I just don't know if a lot of consumers are gonna know what to do with this just because all of the mattes in here are colorful. I mean, you have orange, you have like a turquoise, sort of light blue, you have a hot pink. These are really colorful mattes, and I feel like a lot of times people like to build with like a brown or something like that, and there's not one brown in here. So if you're a colorful lover, you will love this. Some of these are insane. Like look at the swatch on that. These are swatching beautifully. The shimmers in here, like super high shine. So I'm excited to try this. I will be trying it in a trying new makeup to come. I just wish it would have been the medium size because I feel like a lot more people would have, you know, picked it up and enjoyed it for spring and summer, but it is available now. If you want to get it, you can get 20% off at Sephora. I just wish that it would have been the median price range. So M Cosmetics sent over a package. They sent over their lip liners again, which I was a little confused by because these released quite a while ago. These are the Soft Blur Velvet Lip Liners, but they have a new shade, which is the deepest shade called Foxy. So let me swatch that for you. This is what the packaging looks like. I love M Cosmetics. Like they really kill it. Their blushes, their brow products, their liners. So this is the component. It's black here. And I feel like Foxy Oh yeah, Foxy's gonna work for me because I love a deeper lip liner. These are really soft, and I can see how they call them the Velvet Blur because they do have that really soft ability. You can kind of blur the edges. So I really like this color. They had their original release, which was 5 shades, and they were all pretty light. So I'm glad to see a darker shade, and hopefully they'll keep expanding. So thank you to M Cosmetics for sending this over. So next I have a package from Too Faced, and my friend Cheryl actually sent me a screenshot of this, and I was like, what? And then I got it, which it's sort of creepy, but sort of cute. This is like a furry teddy bear purse, which I'm kind of living for. We're gonna give it to one of my nieces. I just think it's really cute, but also Mom, I'm scared. Like, pick me up, I'm scared. It's cute. So inside we have their new palette. So this is the teddy bear palette, and Cheryl was saying how small it was, and I was like, oh my God, you're right. Just to give you an idea, this is my Vive palette, and this is the teddy bear. It is really small, but I thought that this launch was super cute. Too Faced kind of does the same thing over and over sometimes. I think they really excel in their complexion products. Like, I love their, you know, loose powder, their Born This Way collection. I love the concealer. I love the matte foundation. But I thought this was cute. It's just really, really small. So I'll give you a close-up and some swatches, but I actually like the color story because I think that it's just a really pretty, you know, soft kind of spring color story, romantic. So it looks like it has different textures, kind of like a topper here, and then more of a metallic here. But I feel like it's a cute launch for them, especially for spring and summer. Now I know they had like a shimmery bronzer. They didn't send that, but they did also send the lip injection, but this isn't my favorite formula. It's just, I don't know. I mean, let's be real. I have lip injections. I don't need a lip injection gloss. So I will pass this along. It's in the shade Bee Sting, but I thought the palette was really cute. So thank you to Too Faced, and I will definitely be gifting this to one of my nieces. I think they'll love it. Okay, we're down to the last 2 packages, and holy moly. This is huge. Like, I don't even know how to show you. This is a massive package from Milani, and there's 4 layers. So I'm gonna briefly go over this, and then we will just pull products to use in trying new makeup. And then back there, I have a huge Morphe package. I don't even know what's in it, but it's huge. So let's start off with Milani. Okay, so I'm going to go row by row. So they have the cherry picked just for you. They have a bunch of products. So in here they have like a lip scrub, lip gloss, they have a exfoliating mask, I didn't even know, a setting spray, and then some of their new blushes. So I'll be sure to pull some of these and play with them soon. There's so much, and this video is already so, I feel like I've been filming for like 2 hours. I'm like, maybe I can only do these like here and there because I just feel like I had so much stuff to show you. But I love their cream blushes, if you were wondering, and I'm really interested to try out the lip scrub. So let me get to the next layer. Trying to hold these up is just not happening, but this is the avocado layer. So in here we have a cleansing balm. We also have a lip butter, just more like lip balms, redness correcting primer, sleeping mask. So again, this is like a huge new skincare line from Milani. I have to say I love the presentation. I love the different like themes of, you know, cherry and avocado. So let's go on to the next one. So next up is blueberry, and they have like a setting spray, again, moisturizer, gel cleanser. So this is all just different like skincare, glosses, lip balm, stuff like that. And then the one I'm probably most into is peach. I really want to try this blush. I feel like this is one of their newer blushes that has the shimmery finish, but it's super peachy. Love their cream blushes. And they have some lip glosses in here. Like, I haven't seen this. I'm sorry. It's so hard for me to hold this up because all the products are literally going to go flying. I can't get it out. Okay. It's like when you get packages this big, you're like, how do I show this? So they have like a, looks like a tinted like lip balm. Yeah. That looks really pretty. So again, I will pick products and we'll do like trying new makeup, and I'll incorporate these and just try them and let you know my thoughts over time. But thank you to Milani, a huge package of a ton of new stuff from them. Okay. Well, lastly, we have this package from Morphe, which, so this is a collaboration. So I have this in front of me. This is Morphe times Avani Gregg. And in here is a bunch of products. So we have luminous bronzers, we have a palette, face and body illuminator, we have a mini lip gloss set, and lip, like a lip duo lip set. So all the products are in here. It says, edgy and playful looks are all yours with this one-of-a-kind collection from Avani. From eye poppin' palette to oh so bold lippies and bronzers that give you light. So let me just show a couple of the products here. So we'll do the palette if I can get it out. So this is a different shape for Morphe, and it looks like a colorful palette. Look at the shimmer. Oh, it's a glitter. It's like a pressed glitter. Whoa, okay. So this is not my total vibe of like eyeshadows just because I'm not wearing like rainbows. Interesting that there's like smaller pans down here and then these ones are bigger, but it's a mostly matte palette. Looks like you have only a silver glitter and then you have like a copper metallic, and then it looks like an iridescent up there. So there's also 3 bronzers in here. This is the Baycation bronzer. Look at the packaging, it's really cute. This is a luminous bronzer and I picked out the middle shade Hawaii. This is a huge bronzer. Let me swatch it. Definitely luminous. Feels nice. Ooh, that's kind of dark. I wonder if that's too dark for me, but this is the middle shade. So here's the lightest shade called Cali. Just looks a little bit light for me. Maybe not. Ooh, that might work for me. I don't know, it might be a nice light bronzer. I feel like the medium shade was a little dark. And then there's also these little lip glosses. I'm gonna put on one of them. This is the Barely There. It's like a gold shimmer. Feels nice. It's pretty much clear though. Feels nice, but yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff in this collection. This is a huge collection. There's like a black lipstick and a red lipstick, which I'm not really into, but I will link this down below if you're a huge fan of her. I'm not familiar with her, but she's gorgeous. So thank you to Morphe for sending this over. This is huge. So I'm like, how am I gonna recycle this? But thank you for sending this over. I will link everything down below. All right, guys, so that is everything for this PR unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanna say a huge thank you to you guys because without my channel, I wouldn't get this PR, and I'm very thankful to get it. I want to review the products, show them to you, and that's my job. So for me, I love getting makeup, but you guys know I buy a ton of makeup. I actually was gonna share, I think like 4 orders that I made, but I don't have time. Like it's literally too much. So if you wanna see stuff that I purchased, like the new Hindash palette, like even these beauty blenders, I bought these, like just stuff this video is gonna be so long that I just didn't have time. And really I get PR because of you guys. And I just want you to know that I appreciate you so much. Every comment, every like, every thumbs up. And if you ever have a question about a product or you would like a recommendation or my opinion on a product to see if I've tried it, definitely DM me, comment. I try to get back to most comments, especially within the first couple hours. So let me know if you want more PR unboxings. I hope this helped the swatches and showing the products up close in case you were interested in picking something up. Don't forget to check out Scentbird down below. I will have it at the top of my description box. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.